We're gonna do it big once again. You know what I'm saying? This time I brought a special guest with me. Hey, yo, my man. Tell him what we doing.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Good to hear you again.
You too.
Oh yeah, I have you now. Savage, can you see me actually?
No, I don't see you right now.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
Hey, man. Let me start the DSLRs.
Alright, yeah, I just started my other camera actually, so we should be good to go.
So can you?
I got this.
Yeah.
I got a fan on in the background. Can you hear it?
No, no, I don't.
I might turn it off so it'll be less background noise.
All right. So tell me how you doing.
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
One more thing now. All right.
I brought a whole plate with me, working non-stop. My dollars getting dollars. 85 Chevy, my trunk hitting harder. We beat the block up, none of y'all can stop us. When we pop up, all you can do is watch us. Please don't try stuff, we got them shot us. Don't make me pull the Glock up, we got them pop-us. Speed a bunch of felony cases I was facing. So Drake, why they trying to tell me that I'm clout chasing?
Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth.
Why they trying to play a nigga? Think I'm on some sucker shit. Like I never had a mask on and ran up and shit. You gon' make me come around the block and start up and shit. Make these niggas scatter everywhere and start ducking shit. But I'm trying to chill, that's why I came with Drake though. Make no mistake about it, boy, I still keep a Draco. I should hear this knocking every time you in your car. When I hear you riding by, this is beats under bar. With every piece of equipment or device you use, it's always more than one way to do something. And some ways may be faster than others, some ways may be better. I mean, I think hip hop right now is the biggest culture, period.
So yeah, I think we're ready to go. We're gonna freestyle a little bit today because like we don't have any questions really ready. But what I would like to ask you first of all is about your sound packs, how they are doing, how's the sales?
It's still doing good, yeah. Yeah, still to this day, so I can't complain about that at all.
Savage, and it's all done from the keyboards you have behind you and all the equipment you have, yeah?
Yep, 100%.
Savage. Oh, one more camera here. Savage, yeah, it's pretty dope. It was all over the web. Like, you know, I could see it on different channels and different Instagram accounts, you know, popping up, like, you know, so yeah, really nice.
Block Squad Fresh is my new expansion pack available today. It is designed to give you motivation, whether you're using MPC Beats, the full MPC 2.0 software, or any MPC standalone device. This MPC expansion pack contains over 70 key groups, 100 loops, 100 MIDI files, and over 1,000 standalone one-shot samples.
Tell me about a little bit about your webpage, because everything like you have to pay for now those days. Everything is like, you know, subscription based. How you go about it?
You can get some that's free. There's some that you can get for free. That is limited in what you can do. But yeah, it has a small fee to it. But as long as it's generating a little bit of revenue, it'll usually be enough to cover itself. So if you got any type of product that you can put on there, that's basically all you need. And put the word out. Every now and then you'll get a few sales, and that'll be enough to keep it going where you don't have to continue to pay out of pocket. Everything else, as far as the development, I did hire a developer on some of it, and then I did a lot of the rest of it by myself. So a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I got the person that I wanted to do the overall design, and then so all I have to do is just minor background work just to keep everything up.
Nice one. And how does that work with your merch? Do you have to have everything at home and then you pack everything yourself and send to people, or you have like a drop box kind of deal?
I got everything mostly here that I do. Some of the stuff is outsourcing a little bit, like when it comes to, like, I do all of the designs and all of that stuff for everything that's on the website, like the shirts, hats, all of that stuff. I do all of that design work, and then I have a place that prints it and ships it for me. So
where do you print your shirts? Where do you press them?
It's a couple of places. Well, actually, it's a large printing like network. So
all right.
Yeah, and they'll send it, like, if depending on where you order it from, they'll send it to the closest print shop to you so you can get it the fastest way possible. especially if it's overseas, because sometimes if you order it and there's only a print shop in the US and you in London or something like that, then they got to ship it over the boats and all that stuff. It might take a month for you to get it, but if they could send it to a print shop that's closer to you, have them print it and send it directly to you, you might get it in a week or two. In a way, you are the designer, but as far as printing the shirts, you're the middleman. You just sending them the work, and then they'll take their little price, whatever they charging per shirt, and send it to the person. It ain't really too bad though. So I can accept that.
Nice one, because I've been involved in printing, but like, you know, the customers we had, they were just huge, like, you know, it wasn't orders for like, you know, 10 or 200 even t-shirts, like, you know, we did football t-shirts for all the soccer, I would say, soccer t-shirts, and you know, what I'm thinking about actually printing it myself, you know, because like I am a printer, I know how to print t-shirts, like, you know. Graphic design, it's something that I lag, so, you know, graphic design, even like with the web page and everything, like, you know, because like I do editing, I do music, like, you know, I do recording, like, what else I have to do, like, you know, one-man band, like, you know what I mean?
And sometimes it seems like you got to learn how to do everything. And I know that when I first started trying to design shirts and designs and stuff like that, I had to learn about like when it comes to screen printing, that they like gradients and stuff is real hard to do. Like small dots or something, or fades are hard to do. So I had to learn to try not to put so much of that stuff in it. Like for instance, this shirt design. The original design had a lot of different colors and stuff in it and a lot of blends in it, and I had to tone that down but still keep the same essence of the logo so that it's easier for screen printing and stuff like that. I had to actually go through a nice learning process before I got to that point.
Nice one. And all the hats behind you, is that the same printing shop, or because usually they do hats separately, you know? All the hats.
Yeah, they do printing and stitch. I want to find a place. I need another hat place to do like pop out stitching where it's thick. But yeah, the hats are from the same print shop as the shirts. So it's both of them. This is black owned apparel hats. I'll show you down here. I got two of them. I got to make sure I get them in the right one. So I got a couple black owned apparel designs. And then everything else is the Beat the Block Up hat, logo hat. So this is a gray one. I actually got on a black one right now. And so I got quite a few different designs and stuff like that, and try to keep it where people can have their design choices. They also come in a bunch of different colors, so you don't have to just get the gray or the black. You can get a blue one, red one, whatever color it is you want.
Nice one. It's, you know, I'm not a businessman, like, you know, I just want to learn this stuff, you know, for myself and maybe someone watching, like, you know. And we would like to invite anyone who would like to get the hat to visit your shop, like, you know.
I got much respect to people who do it on their own too. I know that I Am Sight prints up all of his shirts and all his hats right there at his at the same spot. So I got big respect for people to do that too, because it takes a lot of work, especially if you get a lot of orders in.
And and then sound packs, you sell them on your site also, yeah?
Yes. I got the one major one that everybody knows about, and then a few smaller ones that's on there also. So people have checked out a little bit of all of them, so they're doing pretty well. I'm working on another one. Hopefully it'll be a lot better as far as the organization, because I did learn that when I was creating the original, organizing the sounds, I didn't exactly know how to do it to keep everything together, but now I actually know. So the organization should be a lot better once I get the next one done. But I'm still getting great reviews on the last one though, still. The one thing that I didn't initially intend is to have like how it's the 5 separate packs, all the 5 separate colors that you get. Initially, I wanted it to be just one, and that one pack was gonna have all of the sounds in it, but the Akai software wouldn't allow me to do that, so I had to break it down in smaller packs in order to be able to give to people everything. Otherwise, I would have had to give them like each one separately, and I wanted to give everybody like more than their money's worth to make sure that they had like tons and tons of sound. So there's no possible way somebody would be able to say, oh, this isn't worth it or this isn't good. I wanted to give them overkill.
Tell me now, because I've seen your video came out about the Akai update at the same time as anyone else's video. Usually, what it works for like phones or something like that, people receive them before. Do you actually work with Akai also? Because did you know about the update beforehand, or what was the story?
I'm a Akai beta tester. Yeah, so I've been a beta tester for since 2017, I believe. I've been in there quite a while, so I do get to test out a little some of the stuff a little early, but we don't get paid or anything like that. So we just test it out. If we find something wrong with it, submit feedback, and then they'll go try to fix it before the initial release. So.
Nice one. And the news about the X2?
I've heard rumors about it. They don't necessarily tell us everything. Just the software. I haven't seen. There are people in there like alpha testers. I'm in the beta testing, and there's people that test out different machines. So I've heard a lot of rumors about it, but I haven't seen anything. But I'm definitely looking out for it. And if an X2 comes out, I would be, if I don't get it, I would be surprised, depending on what all they put in it. Because I kind of like everything that the MPC X has. I just wish it had a little bit more RAM built into it so that you can do more with it. But other than that, I'm not sure how they can make it much better in that sense, because it's pretty good now. That's the only thing that I think that it needs. I'm also on the lookout for this Akai keyboard pretty heavy. I'm definitely gonna grab that when it comes out.
Any thoughts about the new update? I mean you did your videos, but like, would you like to add anything else now after you've tested all that?
Other than, I think that it's the best update that Akai has had in a very long time. I don't know, because they gave you a lot. There's still a few big things that people requested, like disk streaming, which this kind of has a little bit of the essence of that with the new plugins, the new sounds, how you save them to your hard drive, and then it'll pull them up into the MPC when you load them. And the sequencer. So they want the sequencer from the Akai Force. Other than that, they gave so much in this update, it's hard not to say that it was a good one. If anybody says it isn't, I don't know if I would even believe them at this point. I remember when the 2.7 update came out, where you can connect the MPC to Ableton, everybody was like, oh, I don't care about that. A couple of the other updates, everybody was like, yeah, I don't care about that. But this one is different. If you don't have it, I think you should get it. And they do have a 2.10 update for MPC Beats, which is the free version for people who don't have MPCs as well. You get it a little bit different, but I'm assuming that the website should be updated soon enough where you can just go to the website and download it from there.
Nice one. I still haven't installed it because like I'm happy with the way it is now, and I was pretty busy also. What I want to do in the studio, I want to record it, and but so many people did updates and how to install that I kind of procrastinate. I don't really it's all out there, but another idea what I have now, like obviously I don't have that many subscribers and all that, but I was thinking about starting Patreon, but just for the reason that we cannot really talk about everything in here because YouTube will censor it, So I was thinking like maybe set up Patreon and maybe like, you know, just like $1 or €1 a month or something, and then you can come over and see those shows. And also I would like, there's a lot of people doing how to make a beat type of videos, you know. And I was thinking to do that also, but I wanted to concentrate on only on free software, like, you know, like the free MPC beats. And I have another software that I use. I'd never seen people using it, you know, so that would be maybe something that I would like to do in the future. Like,
hey, if you can help educate people, I would say do it. There's definitely a lane for that. And also as far as the Patreons and stuff like that, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna say this right now. If, in my opinion, if you're making YouTube videos, as far as trying to monetize your channel, affiliate marketing, Patreon, things like that, start as early as possible. You know what I'm saying? Start as early as possible. Get your foot in the game, learn your ways around it, and build on it as you go. That's a way to market your channel, and also gain a little bit of income on your channel well before you ever get close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark and your 4,000 watch time hour. So like, if you start your YouTube channel today and you learn about affiliate marketing, Patreon, things like that, and start doing that today, your channel can start making money today. It might not be a whole lot of money, but it's a lot more than nothing. So it's never too late to start. Start as early as possible.
yeah, on the end of the day, I never made it to make money, but then again, it takes a lot of work. And like you said in your last video, people don't realize it, how much work it takes. You know, it's very easy to click on the video and then maybe comment and you know, and say, oh, that wasn't nice, or
Right.
But yeah, it takes quite a lot of time to edit everything, especially if you want to make sure everything is nice. And when you do maybe 5-10 minutes video, of course you can make it look really good, like, you know. But if you do the videos like I do, half an hour interview, you know, or 1 hour interview, or even almost 2 hours with Truth Sika. If someone didn't watch it, please go. It's 2 hours long, like, you know, but the amount of information and amount of, you know, stuff that's in there is just mind blowing, you know. I think
it's like watching a movie.
It is.
It's like watching a movie.
It is. I think it took me like 2 weeks to put it all together, like, you know. So yeah, but I at the other hand, I enjoy it. It's the same for me like making music, like, you know.
What I want to talk to people about is YouTube, because a lot of people don't understand all of the work that actually goes into YouTube and making YouTube videos. I know, like, when you watch the videos and stuff, you see the beats being made, you see everything that's being spoken about. Keep that in mind when you're watching the videos. You're not getting like unless you're watching it live or something, you're not getting like everything that went into that video. And then the editing is actually a lot of hard work too. It takes a lot of work to edit the videos down, to get them compact, try not to cut out too much, and still give you everything that you need to know.
Editing and making music, it's my thing, like, you know. But yeah, just but then again, building web pages is something that I strive to learn, but I kind of procrastinate all the time, you know. There's so much things you have to learn, like, you know.
And also, thinking back to affiliate marketing, I just had to go back because I want the people to know. So if they start a YouTube channel, they can look into some of this stuff because it's going to be helpful. But you don't necessarily have to just go looking out for like certain products and try to put links for whatever product on your page and have random people click it. It's anything that you like to do. Like, for instance, if you, I use the MPC a lot. You can find affiliate links for people to go buy MPC. If they like what you're doing and they're new to the game and they think that they might want to try this device out, you have that link in the description. Just because you're doing what you love doing with your MPC and somebody else likes it, they might go click that link and go buy it. And you don't even have to necessarily force it down their throat. You don't have to make your channel about money or affiliate links. Just do what you love to do and just have links for the products that you use. And if people like what you're doing with it, they may go buy it and support your channel at the same time.
Nice one, nice one. Where do you see yourself going from now, from here?
Well, actually, the field is wide open. I'm still, I ain't too high up, and I don't look at myself too high up, and there's a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? YouTube give out those plaques at 100,000 subscribers. I ain't even close to that. So the gates are wide open. We've been putting music out. Hopefully people like the music that we're putting out. Still doing the videos, trying to help people, show people who don't know. Still networking with a lot of people. It's actually a lot going on, but I'm enjoying it though. What I hope is that I get to the point where I can just strictly do YouTube videos, do music and stuff like that without having to worry about all of the other things that you got to worry about as a small YouTuber. So that's kind of a goal, but I'm not rushing to it. When it comes, it'll come. It'll come when it's supposed to. So, and everything is still going in the right direction. So eventually, it'll be here.
Nice one, nice one. I wish you all the best, man. I wish you all the best.
Right, and I hopefully I can pull up a lot of people with me, because there's a lot of people I talk to on a daily basis. There's a lot of great creators out there, and if I can get them shouts out and help them get their subscribers up, then I don't have a problem with that either. That's, you know, if you're doing good and you're not bringing nobody else with you, what are you doing out here? That's just the way I look at it. What are you doing? If you coming up, you got to bring people with you.
And at this point, I have to give a big shout out to Chad Snow, aka Season, and his wife. Big shout out to Kenyatta, really, really, really nice lady. You know, the two of them is just savage, because they reached out to me, and you know, it's really, really something really nice that I enjoy and I appreciate. Like, you know, really, really, really nice. Like, you know, and everyone really, starting with you. Actually, you know, starting with you, and the whole series is just like, you know, I met people from all over the world, like, you know, really something nice. For me, it's incredible, you know, especially in those times today where, you know, half of the world, maybe even the whole world, is under the lockdown, you know. Right. It's a nice way to communicate and meet people, like, you know.
That's one of the best things about YouTube. You get to, if you open to it, there's a lot of people that kind of close the door off. They don't respond to people commenting or stuff like that. But if you do, you get to interact with people from everywhere, and you never know who you're gonna meet. And it's nothing but networking opportunities everywhere, whether they're big, small, medium. You know what I'm saying? If it's out there, you might as well go for it. Don't leave stuff like that on the table. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave it on the table. YouTube makes it easy for that. Yeah, you can work with somebody in California just as easy as you can work with somebody in your backyard right now. The way the internet works and being able to send stuff back and forth in a snap takes no time at all. Then y'all can conversate, talk about how you want it to go. It's a beautiful thing. And just thinking about it, I could give shouts out to so many people right now. And the only reason that I wouldn't want to do it is because I wouldn't want to leave nobody out. You know what I'm saying? And people are like, well, what about me? I'm like, I didn't, my bad. Because it's just so many people out there that's doing so many great things right now. And it's hard to shout everybody else out without leaving somebody out and then feel bad about it later. Like, oh man, I forgot this person. So I try not to do that just because I don't want to leave nobody out.
Nice one. Yeah, true. So talking about the California, I want to big shout out to So 100 brand, really fantastic guy, like, you know. But yeah, in general, it's good. I never imagined, like, you know, you can meet people through the YouTube. If you're there and you think, like, you know, should I start doing it or don't, do whatever. Like, you don't need equipment, like even just the phone, record yourself with the phone. It's fine, you know. Right. It's fine, like, you know.
Every YouTube video I ever put out was recorded on a cell phone, in various qualities. So every time I get a new cell phone, the quality goes up. So I haven't been too concerned about it, and I've never had somebody say, "Oh man, your video quality is crappy." And looking back at some of my old videos, I'm like, "Yeah, it was pretty bad." But it is what it is. Just don't worry about that. Just do what you do, and if people like what you're doing, they're gonna come regardless.
And if you're watching us, comment. Make sure that you comment, like, you know, just not for the sake of the comment, but then we can maybe, you know, establish some connection, like, you know, so it's really dope also, like, you know. I reply on every comment, like, you know, so, you know, go on. Hit me up.
Right, yeah, I respond to pretty much every comment as well. I even respond to some of the spam comments if I'm bored. So they mess with me, I gotta mess back. So, but I do that every now and then from time to time. But and even if people don't like something, I still respond to them. Try to keep it respectful and all that, and have a conversation about it. Because some of the criticism, if you don't just take it as, oh, they said this and that, and they're trying to make you mad, it's stuff that can make you better. So I don't really stress out and stuff like over what people say. I take it, soak it in, and use that to try to make sure that I make my videos better down the line.
Nice one. I've seen you with Caesar on his channel. Does he live close to you?
He lives about maybe 6 hours away, 5 or 6 hours away. So we got together twice, had a good time both times. First time we almost got blown up. That was one of the highlights of the night. But we still had a great night that night. That video is up on the channel. And then this last time, I went to him, got to check out his studio, see how he does his thing in there, and it was pretty nice. He actually took me out on the town too, because of the 4th of July, and they had a big celebration downtown up there. So we got out there, got to hang out with everybody down there and see how their nightlife is down there. We did record a lot of stuff. Hopefully, he'll put some of that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking forward to it. But we had a really good time.
I'm gonna check the camera because I see this one is off, the one behind me.
We on a short intermission right now. Just me with the people. I don't know if this is gonna be in a video or not, because I'm just talking crazy. I see you got the bat wing in the background back there. I don't know if that's one of my favorites though. I would not really a Spider-Man guy. I guess you could say Spider-Man, but Venom was always my favorite comic book character when I was coming up. Y'all ain't heard that from me though. I was kind of happy when they made that movie too. I'm hoping they make like the real movie with Venom and Spider-Man. I see Carnage is coming out, but that's not gonna have Spider-Man in it either. And Spider-Man was a big part of that.
We should be out there snacking on bad guys.
What you were on about? I've heard Carnage. I've heard Venom.
You live in my body. You live by my rules.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Please let me fix it so I can play it again.
Yeah, just talking, because I saw that you had the Batwing on the wall back there.
Oh yeah, I love Marvel movies. Like Batman is DC.
DC.
Yeah, Batman is DC. But I love both of the universes. Like, you know.
Batman is okay to me, but I think Batman is overrated, to be honest. He's like the only superhero that I can think of that has zero powers. He can't do nothing except for throw stuff at people.
Yeah. I started with this cartoon back in the day, like there was this very dark cartoon. It was really, really well done. Like, so I kind of go back to that, you know. And the new Batman's, yeah.
Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne. You said that like it explains why there's a total stranger in my place, sitting in the dark, in my second favorite chair.
Affleck was actually not too bad. Like, people were giving him bedtime, but you know, actually he did a good Batman. Like,
he can afford to build all those gadgets and stuff. But, you know, I can't knock that.
What are your superpowers again? I'm rich.
I mean, Iron Man kind of in the same boat, sort of. So, you know, I can't knock either one of them. But like what I was saying is, with Spider-Man is one of my favorites, but like Venom was actually when Venom came out, I remember I had the first issue of that. Venom was my favorite comic book character. And then the Carnage series, but all that was wrapped around Spider-Man. I was kind of happy when the Venom movie came out, but it didn't have Spider-Man in it. And then the Carnage movie is coming out. I don't think that's gonna have Spider-Man in it, but they should though, because that's where everything came from. Spider-Man was the first one with the Venom suit before Eddie Brock got it. So, but you know, we might see that sometime down the future.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I enjoy it. And again, I enjoy the aspect of the cinematic aspect of it. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind to be a guy in the crew, you know, shooting in the Hollywood, shooting, like, you know, even I always said to my wife that I could be even, like, you know, going with the mic, you know, just holding the mic.
Yeah, I watch all the Marvel stuff. I think I've seen all the movies, and I want to say I'm caught up on all the TV shows also, like this coming out now, so I'm pretty much on it. I watch all of that. That's the type of stuff I watch. When I do watch TV, which ain't very often, I watch stuff like the superhero movies. 9 times out of 10, if my TV is turned on and I'm watching something, anime. I'm watching all kind of anime. That's my pastime right there. I don't usually watch regular TV shows, nothing like that most of the time.
Nice one. Look, I'd say we touched on everything here because it was just a quick little show, like, you know, just a follow-up to the first. We can now maybe move on to something more controversial, so I'm not going to be posting that on YouTube, and if I start the Patreon, people can come over and see uncut part of this conversation when we go maybe a little bit serious.
Come to Patreon for the good stuff right now. For the low.
Thank you. No, basically what I wanted to find out is talk about a little bit of the Black Lives Matter and all the riots and all this, and can you tell me how that looks from your perspective? Because for me as a European, it's, you know, I thought the racial war our previous generation already fought, like I thought we are behind it, you know, that already is behind us, like, so I don't know, never been to States, is it really that bad, like, you know?
We're right there, and I actually do talk about stuff like this a lot, but I don't really talk about this on my YouTube videos and stuff like that, but my Facebook page is a whole different scenario, so I do voice a lot of my opinion when it comes to some of this stuff. And at this point, it's 2021.
What the hell are you? We are Venom.